Hello everyone, I would like to present my personal reflection after watching the video entitled Think Fast, Talk Smart. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Rifka Haliza Hamidi from JA class, English Department, class of 2023, and here's my reflection. In the video, Think Fast, Talk Smart, the speaker dives deep into the common fear of public speaking which affects 85% of people. The idea of being called on unexpectedly or giving a spontaneous speech often causes a lot of anxiety. The workshop mentioned in the video was designed to help people face this fear and manage their nerves in a productive way. It made me reflect on how important it is to approach speaking with the right mindset. One of the key ideas that stood out was the importance of managing anxiety. The speaker explained that anxiety is something that almost everyone feels, especially when speaking in front of others. However, it's not necessarily something we need to get rid of entirely. Instead, we can learn to manage it. Acknowledging that anxiety is normal and even helpful to some extent can make a big difference. This idea made me think about how we often try to suppress our nerves, but maybe embracing them can help us feel more grounded. Another point that resonated with me was how we can shift our perspective on speaking. Rather than thinking of it as a performance, we should treat it as a conversation. When we treat it as a dialogue, we feel more relaxed and connected to the audience. Using questions and confessional language can make our speech feel more like a discussion than a formal presentation. I also realized how easily we can distance ourselves from our audience, both physically and through language. When we are nervous, it's something I've seen before in myself and others, and the advice to stay conversational really resonated. Additionally, the speaker introduced several practical techniques to manage nerves, such as reframing the situation as a conversation, focusing on the present moment, and using physical exercises like tongue twisters. I particularly liked the idea of grounding yourself in the present to reduce the stress of worrying about the future outcomes. It's easy to get lost in thoughts about what could go wrong, but focusing on the here and now can really help. Lastly, the concept of getting out of our own way was something that stood out to me. Often, our desire to be perfect and to give the right answer hold us back. Instead, the speaker encourages us to let go of this pressure, as it only makes us more anxious. It's about being comfortable with not always having the perfect response and allowing ourselves to be more natural. So, in conclusion, the Think Fast, Talk Smart video helped me realize that public speaking doesn't need to be a perfect performance. Instead, it can be more about having a conversation, managing nerves, and embracing imperfections. It reminded me that the best way to improve is not by getting rid of anxiety, but by learning how to handle it. I guess that's all from me. Thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.